New by you're fraternizing with the enemy.
Stop! Put the camera away!
Coming off of our 2 losses that we had just recently, I've always said that when you build a team full of strong personalities and strong players, it takes a little bit longer for them to gel. If I was to rate GorillA, so he's come over and he doesn't have the English of like Rainover, for example, but he's trying super hard. He's come over not for, let's say, vacation over in EU from Korea, but he's actually trying super hard, practicing his English, and I think he really wants to win.
Let's go!
Sorry, Mom. You know when someone just plays the same song 50 times? And I have to get in the fucking car with that. Jesus.
I call your name, but you're not around. I say your name, but you're not around. I need you, I need you, I need you right now. I need you right now.
Communication is not easy though I'm not fluent in English yet.
그거 상관없는 거예요?
리선더랑 밴 했잖아요.
그러니까 쟤네가 밴한 거잖아요. 쟤네가 밴 안 할 수도 있잖아요.
So if they don't ban Lissandra, what happened?
I want to speak correct in my sentence, but I'm not good at English yet, so it's really difficult to me. I want to speak English, but I use Korean grammar, so.
Is it frustrating?
Yeah. It's frustrating sometimes.
I knew that GorillA could speak a bit English because I met him at MSI last year, but he still wanted to be perfect, and he's not confident yet, but I'm trying to push him to speak English because I know he can do it. And they're having English classes, so I found them a tutor in Berlin, a Korean teacher, so I'm really happy about it. And they're having 3 times a week, so it's a lot.
맞아요.
마일, 예.
와일이랑 또 한 개는
반면에
많이 쓰던 거.
They know how important it is to be able to speak English, to be able to communicate with their teammates, and to be better in game.
This is not a thing.
In terms of culture clash, and when you bring over Korean imports to a different region, I have a lot of experience working with Korean players, and I think that it comes down to the person's openness and willingness to accept a new culture and environment. So if the player comes over and they're willing to be horrible at English, but yet try every single day and learn from it, try the food, and then kind of integrate into the teammates that they have around them, they're going to last a longer time. They're going to have a much, I guess, happier time with the team. And then also, I think they're going to really feel like they're not getting homesick and they actually have a home and a sense of belonging on the team.
Where's my Steven?
Again? Again? Where's my Steven? 우리 너만 만나는데.
나도 저 요새 막 자꾸만 아토피 같은 거 생기고.
Mandu's giving me drugs. What Korean drugs? Should I take it?
He's got a world championship. He's got a world championship.
Does Faker eat this? Faker eat this?
I want to be...
Faker, take this.
너
Tarzan, take this. Oh, yes.
I think the biggest cultural difference is the sense of humor. Sometimes the world, is so crazy.
When Nuber says something a bit embarrassing or like limit, like the Koreans come to me and they're like, oh my god, like is it normal to do that in Europe? Like how should we react? And I'm just laughing.
Fill this land with the Father's glory.
Or okay, I think it was during the first or second week since we got in Berlin, and one of the guys asked, oh, what are you up to like tonight? And Nuber was like, oh, I'm going to masturbate. And he was obviously joking, and GorillA was like, what? No, I can't say that on camera.
Nuba, you're fraternizing with the enemy.
Stop! Put the camera away! Good luck today, yeah? Okay. Hey! Hey!
Nuba, get out.
I'm sorry. I don't want you to be jealous, okay?
He loves Igana.
No. How do I have you back? How do I make you mine? I'll do anything.
Make a first move.
What do? Will you be mine after that?
Now you're not handsome, okay?
Nubar taught me many things, but I can't say it in front of the camera.
It was our first team activity. We went to the trampoline park, and when we got there were only kids. And the players were like, oh wow, are we going in there with them?
Wisdom, let it be. Yes, kids are great. You know, you put your van outside.
So, I find that joke quite inappropriate.
It's Misfit Team Socks.
But like once we got in, I think they had fun, especially Mandu. I was really skeptical because just imagine Mandu is, okay, he's 1 meter 94, but like imagine Mandu jumping next to a 1 meter height kid.
Terrifying.
Is that tiring, that one?
It's like doing burpees, but kids version.
Yeah, I saw that.
Explain that to me.
The situation is Nubar and Fabi 1v1 in what is this?
These girls are just throwing at them. You got bullied by 5-year-olds.
I didn't get bullied, they were just having fun. It's different.
And it was really cute because so there's like the whole park, and then you have this birthday parties lounge, and we had our own table with like fruits. It was like we were having a birthday party and we were like 10 years old.
Hey, Jesse, this is what a vegan smile looks like.
What did you think about the team activity? I think it was fantastic.
Yeah.
What do you think about the team activity? No, I'm the interviewer. Okay. So it was really fun. How was it to get bullied by the girls, the kids?
Did you get bullied by 5-year-olds?
No, I didn't.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, I don't know. I was already on the ground, and then they put me even further in the ground, and I couldn't get up. Oh. Hasta la vista.
Even if it's level 1, I don't care. When it comes to mid-game, if we're even or potentially behind, I want us to be equally as proactive as always, as when we're ahead.
And vitality, and you have to think Misfits are down as well!
Somebody order the clean-up crew because Misfits are all over aisle 4!
Personally, the reason we lost, I think, pretty much falls into just kind of growing pains. So we're experimenting a lot, we have really good players with a lot of experience, and we're practicing a lot of different things. So with that, it takes us a little bit longer to get a grasp of what works and what doesn't work.
I think when we play against them, we are not on the same wavelengths.
But I think recently we've been focusing really hard on understanding what our team identity is and how to best move towards that.
I don't think it's black and white, you know. I think we can take strength and positive things from both of the cultures and make something even better. And this is how I picture Misfits.
I think G2 is really a good team now.
Our match of the week shows they are without parallel.
I really want to win because Mickey is former supporter in Misfits, so I want to beat him.